Wolf1, and I'm back with another Mega Man X live stream where hopefully we will finally defeat the final boss. So I'll be back in a few minutes while so please just watch this while I go send this out that this is happening, and hopefully this time we'll actually beat him. Okay, I'm back, and we are going to be using the rolling shield really quick to grind up some items while we're waiting for people to show up. I did figure something out that I completely forgot last time, and that's that the wall up there doesn't change when Sigma's final form comes out. So rather than just waiting for his arms to move into place, it seems very likely I could just wall jump up to his hands. And I'm going to try that this time. Okay. And give people a little bit of time to show up. But I should be able to beat him this time. Hey, Tim! Hey, Pole! Just grinding up some energy. I figured something out between last time and this time, is that there's a wall still a wall there when Sigma is in his final form. So that means logically I should just be able to wall jump up to his hands. Okay. You know for a fact that they put this here just because they knew people would struggle with this boss. I mean, it's a good thing to have because it basically means you've got a easy grinding spot where you can get, you know, fully stock up before fighting him again. And on the other hand, grinding up like this means I keep getting extra lives, or it'd probably be better off if I just had the normal amount of lives. And just... Hey, Trooper, glad you can make it. Okay, is that... do I have... Okay, full E-tanks, let's try this again. I figured out a few things that might help. Nice. Okay, Sigma, time for round... whatever it is. And I think I just realized something about this thing's attack time. Because it always jumps over my head to the wall first thing. It always jumps at the wall over here. So does that mean if I just... Okay, so if I just stand there when the fight starts, it can't hit me. Okay, let's use an E-tank. And let's use the Spark, which is what Sigma's weak to. Okay, so that first attack, you can just wait and he'll jump right over your head. Because I just realized, wait, doesn't he jump first thing? Screwed that up. Okay, that was my bad. Point out something... Tiny Tarb said? I don't know what you mean by that. This is actually, if you get the timing right, he can't really do anything. Okay. You're gonna have to be careful, you know. That was a mistake. Yeah, he has a lightsaber. Now, I do need to almost immediately use an E-tank because I screwed up the end there. So I'm gonna have to open it up to do that anyway. But yeah, I just realized the walls are not... Okay, for starters, equip that. Use that. Okay, that might not work the way I wanted. That messed up, and now we're gonna have to... See, this is the annoying part about this, is I can't just leave this, because it won't let me escape. I can't escape. Which I think is dumb. So I can't just leave and come back with full equipment. So I gotta do this every single time, which is the frustrating part. There are cases where what I was thinking of can work. The problem is I kind of screwed up everything. Well, it was more I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, I'm definitely going to play Mega Man X2 at some point. But one thing I was considering, if you guys don't want me to just go straight to another Mega Man game, is perhaps Titanfall 2. So it's kind of up to you guys. What do you want me to do next? Well, I'm still going to be doing No Man's Sky. But what would you prefer I do? It's not a super long game, but it's not super short either. Its story mode is decently long, and it's actually a really fun game. I love that game. Okay, I just need to get the sub-tank filled back up. Might just be better off just trying to beat him straight on without... But the thing is, I need to have my weapons fully charged to stand a chance. So I've got to do this every time, which basically means I can't really do that. I don't really have the disposable income to go buy a bunch of stuff right now, but that does sound good. Okay, time for the next attempt. I can tank at least one attack from him. Okay, I completely screwed that up somehow. Okay, the problem I'm having is for some reason my thumb's not wanting to do both buttons at once. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Because for some reason my thumb's deciding to be a pain and not wanting to do that. So let me do the charge shot while jumping for some reason. Okay. I'm still gonna win this. Wait. In this form, I've pretty much got down pat now, so that's good. Okay, first, why is my thumb not wanting to do that? Because it was doing it just fine before. I guess it might just be a little bit of joint strain. Okay, I need to use... Thankfully I've got another E-tank. Thank you, XX. Okay, this isn't... Shoot! Okay, I did better that time, and I know how to beat his second form. Honestly, I would just go for it if it weren't for the fact that I used up so much electric spark on his the first round. Yeah, I could just try to beat him again without it, because I think I've got enough shotgun ice to beat the dog, and I know I have enough rolling cutter to beat his final form. But yeah. The annoying part is I have to grind every single time I lose. Because I just don't stand a chance otherwise. I think the problem is you... Okay, have a nice time, Tim. See you guys later. And see you later. Yeah, that is true. Okay, and at least this doesn't take that much longer. Hey, Holy Cross, basically trying to beat Sigma. Because he's the final boss. Oh, we might be doing Titanfall 2 between this and X2. Just so we don't get burned out on Mega Man. I've also got Mighty Number 9, which I could do. And I also have Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which is a good game, but it's also an extremely long game, especially if you want to level grind. So that's going to be a long... If I do Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, it's going to be a very long-term game. Okay, how am I... I'm almost got to something. This doesn't take too long, thankfully, especially if you use this particular one. It actually, like, here's the thing. It's not as nearly as good as it could have been, but I don't consider it an unplayable experience. I think it needs a little more. That should be it, yeah. But I wouldn't consider Mighty Number 9 a train wreck. I consider it definitely a train wreck, just not that big a... Just not a gigantic one. The thing I found out here is that if I just stand here, the dog won't be able to hit me with his first attack. Okay, gonna have to quickly use okay, and then switch over to this. I think I pretty much got his. Okay, I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. To be honest with you. Just make it through this phase of the boss fight without losing any tank. That'd be good. Sorry if I go like full on. Okay, my thumb just gave out on me there. Ow. Okay, we're out of that. So let's just use a different weapon. That's not working. I don't think that's really working either. Okay, I'm going to pause and then I'm going to rest my thumb for a few minutes and answer comments. Oh, I can pause like that. Okay, my thumb was hitting the jump button that many times in a row. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Okay, need to use a... No stuff. Don't. What the? What? You know, I would have done a lot better that time if my thumb hadn't cramped up from the constant jumping. Can I escape just by... No, you just literally cannot escape this. That's dumb. I think the problem is I keep having to jump here, which my thumb does not like, and... I've pretty much got his first form beat. I just need to be careful. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 is actually a decent game. It's just not as good as it could have been. Like... There's a Last Unicorn game? I didn't even know that was a thing that existed. There was a Last Unicorn game? I really did not know that was a thing. Okay, I'm just gonna do that because the shield really doesn't help. Okay. I'm just gonna use the single shot just because my isn't really liking all this constant jumping. That's actually doing unintended damage. That's actually going pretty well. Until I did that. I'll look at what you're saying in a second. Okay, I'm getting good at that. You know, I think that a Last Unicorn game is not a bad idea, to be honest with you. Okay, I just need to really pay attention, so I'm going to go full. Should have just dashed through that. Why didn't that hit him? Whatever. Okay, gotta use the last one. Sorry if I go full... quiet mode here. What was I supposed to do there? There was nothing I could have done there. I was trapped between the... How am I supposed to avoid that fire and that lightning bolt at the same time? That just doesn't... I hate that fire attack because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, how am I supposed to avoid the fire attack? Okay. I think one of the better games that were based off an actual game that wasn't actually the game that came out was probably Freedom Planet, which the sequel is apparently still in development. Because I've heard a lot of people love that game, and it is pretty much Sonic with the serial numbers filed off, but it's a Sonic game that it's got its own identity. There are rumors that Mighty No. 9 will be getting more stuff. I don't think Fire Mode's immune to fire, is it? Is the fire form immune to fire? The only thing I could think of is to switch over to the Chameleon mode and use the Chameleon Thing's invincibility mode to get through it, but that just seems like a waste of time. But it just seems like that's, if the claws are in the wrong direction, that move is just impossible to dodge. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay, that actually went really quick that time, because I'm actually getting some sense of that character's attack. Yeah, it does. And I can't, and like, I'd like to use the charge shot, but the problem with that is my finger gets messed up by it and I can't. This game's hard on the finger sometimes. Yeah, I still managed to hit him with it. messed up a little bit there at the end. I'm gonna use the E-tank. Hey, E-tank. Oh, I hate that fire attack. Okay, I think if I actually dashed through there, it would have worked. Also, I think maybe playing this 2 nights in a row was a mistake because my thumb is sore. I'm glad they give you this place to grind. I think I actually figured out how I'm supposed to dodge his attack in that situation, but... Where are we? Got... Unless there's some way I'm supposed to use the rolling shield to block stuff? I don't know if that's a way that works. Getting close though, because if I don't lose my cool, I can pretty easily defeat his second form with still having 2 sub-tanks left. So I should be able to do this. good news is it seems that hits him regardless of whether I miss the shot and hit the wall or not. His first form is not that hard if you know what you're doing. I'm just going to be on the safe side and if this goes on too long, I can always turn Rookie Hunter mode on. If this goes too far, too long. I've pretty much got his second form licked at this point. Now I just need to beat his final form. And I think I've got a better handle on how to do that now. I'm going silent here. No! I was so close! Ugh. Okay, I was very, very close that time, so I just have to be a bit more... What's everything looking at? I'm not gonna risk it. I could try to Leroy Jenkins it without the weapon. Sorry I went super quiet there. I was trying to get in the zone there. Honestly, had I not gotten stuck under that one the last time, I mean that one time, I would have beat him. Okay. Okay, where are we on E-tanks? Thankfully, this is a quick way to refill your E-tanks. Ideally, if I'd gotten into the final fight with all 3 E-tanks somehow, that would have enabled me to win. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Freedom Planet. Okay, second boss, second phase. Okay, come on, Sigma, let's do this thing. Okay, there's the ticket. Yeah, if I bought it, I definitely would. Yeah, that basically locks me into a pattern. Okay, gotta use... Yeah, this phase isn't that difficult. Once you know the pattern, you gotta lock it. Thumb. It's a little sore, though. Hey, come on! Give me, show me your hand so I can kill you. Why did he not keep doing the hand thing? If he just done the hand thing one more time, I would have beat him. That's so frustrating when you need a boss to do one specific thing and they just won't do it. I couldn't risk trying to jump up to his hands because I can theoretically do that, but it's not... I'm that low on health. I'm getting better at it, I just needed him to do that one more time. I think the safest place on the screen, though, during that fight is in the middle of the room. Thing is, if I could beat his dog without losing any health, I could get to the final fight with, or at least with losing minimum health. Sorry I keep going quiet on that fight, because I'm just trying to focus really, really hard. Where are we? Is there a fourth, tank you can get? Like, is there a fourth energy tank you can get? Because I don't think there is. There is? Okay, if after a few times I don't beat him, we might want to go get that, because if I had 4 energy tanks, I'm pretty sure I could beat him. Okay, if I don't beat him in a few more tries, I guess I just have to let him kill me. I guess. To get out of here. Okay, got actually lucky that time and didn't lose a lot of health. Which means if I don't get hit by Sigma once, I can get into the final fight with nearly full health and 3 tanks. So long as I don't let his pattern... I don't mess up the pattern, I should be able to do no problem. Also, I appreciate the fact that you can see his final form, like in the background there in shadow. I appreciate that little attention to detail. Yeah, his first form is not that tough if you can get him in this pattern. second form that's a problem. You know, I always do wonder why, if this is something you can feasibly do in this universe, why Sigma's the only one who has a spare body. You'd think more people would have that kind of thing. But somehow Sigma always manages to have a second or third body running around. This form is not an issue at this point. Okay, so beat his first form, his dog in his first form without losing much health. So now I've just got to beat his final form. I'm pretty sure being in the center of the room is where you'll want to be most. Gotta use one, but that did let me get in a few hits before I had to use anything. I get the feeling that this body wasn't complete. Sigma had plans for this body, he just didn't get to complete it. Okay, I think I can take one more hit. Really? You think it looks like a cat? I think it looks more like a wolf. Okay, my hands are getting sweaty from this. Okay. One more hit and I think he's dead. Yes! I beat him! Finally! No, it's not possible! I'm a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have been ushered into in a new age. Okay, so we finally beat Sigma. Took an hour, well, probably about 2 hours, but finally beat him. The war has ended. Okay, thank you. And now, for now and peace. The war has ended for now and peace has been restored, but those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? I don't think so, because Sigma's kind of a psychopath. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again. That would actually be cool. He'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. Yeah, Terminator Mega Man crossover would be cool. How long will he keep fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. You know, I admit, I like the gameplay of the classic series and X series better. I kind of like the Mega Man Battle Network franchise for being way more optimistic. Because that franchise is extremely optimistic and has a happy ending. And I kind of prefer that, but I like the gameplay of these better. I think if they kind of ever made a Mega Man Battle Network game that was like a traditional Mega Man game, that would be so cool. Ah, you thought it was Skynet, but it was me, Dr. Wily, all along! Okay, so now we watch... Can't skip the credits now, but I'm pretty sure there's post-credit scene if I remember correctly. Alright. Okay, so, thought process on this game. It was pretty... Yeah, and I like that, you know, it goes through a bit of a thing where it tells you every single... like every villain on every stage. But yeah, I like this game. This game is fun. It's hard, but it's fun. And I was able to beat the final form, Sigma's final form that time. I think a lot of it though is luck based, because if you don't get it to do, if it doesn't do the right moves, you're not going to be able to win. Like, it feels like the AI can be a bit brutal on its moves sometimes, but that's probably just because, well, it's Mega Man. Mega Man by its nature is hard. Like, that is Mega Man. It wouldn't be Mega Man if it wasn't in some way, shape, or form hard. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that difficulty, and that difficulty is challenging. But it also feels good when you actually manage to win. Thanks, XX. Okay, I think since people were interested in it, next week we will naturally be doing... Oh, wait. And you as Mega Man X. I like that. Thank you. You know, it's a hard game, but it's a fun game, and it feels challenging. I don't know. I honestly don't know if they were planning that. Maybe they were. Like, maybe they were already planning for Zero. T.B. Wiley's creation from the start. But I don't know. It might have been, because I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, the creators seem to have had 2 or 3 games in mind. Like, Mega Man X4 was always supposed to originally been intended to be the finale, but then Capcom was like, no, we must have more Mega Man. So even if Kojima, was it Kojima? No, I don't think it was Kojima. I can't remember off my head, but aw, that's sad. Yeah, I think probably at this point they might have just been thinking Zero is just this awesome Maverick. I think they just intended for him to be sort of this awesome Maverick. I think that's all they intended for him at this point. Oh, wait. Post-credit scene. Temporary victory X. The destroyer is only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X, very soon. So, I mean, they obviously, given this credit scene, they obviously planned a sequel, but they might have not planned for Zero to be more than just this awesome Maverick Hunter. Like, I think that's all they ever intended. Because, I mean, the fact that Sigma is here telling us that I'll be back kind of implies that that they intended to do a sequel from the very beginning. Okay, I guess they'll just be staring at me for a few minutes. But they obviously planned for a sequel because of how this ends. Something going to happen? But, yeah, I'm not sure if they've thought that far ahead, to be honest. Yeah, and I know some of the later... Yeah, I don't think anything happens after this. I think this is just, like, the end screen, because nothing's happening. But, yeah, we won. I like this game. I like the gameplay. It's a much more fast-paced game than the original Mega Man was. Like, classic Mega Man was more slow, was a bit more slow, but because X has that dash, and just generally the enemy seem to be faster, it feels like it's a lot more of a fast-paced game. So I guess that's just the end. There's nothing else after this. I like it. I wish they would eventually do something where they take the Battle Network series gameplay, the Battle Network series characters, and put them in a classic Mega Man 2D platformer style. I think that would be really cool, because I kind of prefer the storyline of those games, because one, it's a bit more complex, but two, it's more optimistic. I think that would be a really cool idea. But overall, I like the X series. I like this game. It's fun. It's hard, but it's fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week we will be doing, of course, No Man's Sky. Wednesday will be Just Cause 3 again. And then after that we will do Titanfall 2, because that seemed to be what you guys wanted me to do. So see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. I still don't have a catchphrase.